Beautiful day, huh?
Just like Seattle.
Governor Inslee arrived at a rainy and cold British Columbia legislature to a warm greeting from the Premier John Horgan. A Washington governor has not done this since 1984. After the obligatory handshake photo op, they headed to the legislative chambers to address lawmakers. The governor's visit is actually attracting a lot of attention here. BC is an important trade partner, and the two regions are trying to strengthen that relationship. One way they're doing that is by studying the possibility of high-speed rail between Portland and Vancouver, BC.
I'm bullish about this corridor between British Columbia and the state of Washington. I believe that we have nothing but, should have nothing but optimism about our growth potential. And growth potential will be accelerated to the extent that we can travel in an hour rather than 3 hours in safety and comfort.
We still don't know who would pay for the project.
This is something that could be self-sustaining in a sense from an operational perspective. There are 1,000 questions to ask how to do the exact financing. Those are questions that we will have to grapple with.
Cool spot.
Later, Inslee visited Harbor Air seaplanes. BC and Washington are trying to expand seaplane service between Seattle and downtown Vancouver. Randy Wright is president of the Harbor Air group of companies.
We can do it in under an hour from downtown Vancouver to downtown Seattle. So quite exciting. There's a lot of interest from Microsoft, Amazon.
They hope to start in the spring, but still need approval from the Canadian government. At one point, a Canadian journalist asked why our neighbors up north would want to visit Washington, given the national political climate and President Trump's America First policies.
I don't want people in British Columbia for 1 second think about not traveling to Washington State because they're concerned about the President of the United States. Maybe as a show of defiance, you ought to come twice as often. How's that?
In Victoria, BC, Ted Land, King 5 News.